Ciao a tutti, Marcello, and welcome to a new video. Here we are with a new episode of What to Play Next, the place where you can find early access of full release turn-based games to play, taken from my library or from my endless wishlist. Let's go! The first game I want to start with is Undergrave, an indie roguelike developed by Wild Dream Studio, the developer who also worked on the Dash/Red Ronin. Undergrave repeats the same mechanics but with deeper implementations such as stamina management, the jumping ability, and the swords to throw and pick up to use it again. Nothing special about the story, but a lot of fun in terms of gameplay. Heroes Hours by Benjamin Things on His Own Oya is a turn-based strategy game that recalls the mechanics of Heroes of Might and Magic while offering a real-time combat system. Heroes of Might and Magic lovers will be at ease in managing the strategic part of the game by moving their characters around the map to conquer buildings, gain resources, and find items and artifacts. When the fighting takes place, it's hilarious to see billions of pixels colliding with each other in fortresses, open battlefields, or even ships in the middle of the sea. Heroes Hours is definitely an indie game to try, released in 2022 with many positive reviews on Steam. Managing a flying fortress may be the hidden dream of many, and finally in Stonekeeper by SK Team it is finally possible to do. In fact, in Stonekeepers, players will find themselves managing their own flying base, where they can build new infrastructures and manage units, equipment and items. The game is a mix of 4X and turn-based battles, resource management, factions with which to confront, points of interest to be conquered, and classic turn-based tactical battles where deploying units from different classes against an undead menace. Stonekeeper was released a few days ago with very positive reviews, definitely a game to play next. Usually, turn-based games grant you the opportunity to think about what to do, but this is not entirely true for Guild of Ascension by Wild One Productions, a game that defines itself as a tactical action RPG where the single player will have to control two heroes simultaneously and synchronize their moves harmoniously and strategically, all thinking as quickly as possible because the game offers players a few seconds to manage the turn, after which it will unleash the wrath of the monsters. Guild of Ascension also offers a crafting system, a tower to claim where each level corresponds to a more difficulty battle, and giant bosses. Countryballs Heroes is a turn-based strategy game inspired by Heroes of Might and Magic, but instead of the classic fantasy heroes, the player will find himself handling balls, which represent different nations. Base to build and develop, tons of unit to train, X-grid fights, and a lot of subtle humor. Released in November 2021, the game has very positive Steam reviews. Give it a try.
You found it. Oh, my journal, my drawings.
These pages are old, Mom.
It was one of the most beautiful surprises of 2021 and also greatly appreciated in our review on turnbasedlovers.com. Wildermyth by World Walker Games LLC is an RPG story creator that offers turn-based combat and comic-style stories that will materialize before the player's eyes based on the choices made during the course of the game.
guide Gorgons past the hills to places where trees walk.
Not only the general story, but also the personal one of each individual hero will be formed based on the choices made and will be able to transform a character from a simple farmer into a powerful warrior or wizard or something more.
And you were called heroes.
Maybe. But it's strange.
Characters will age and maybe retire only to return as a legendary hero inside another playthrough. Isn't that awesome? In short, a fantastic and deep RPG experience accompanied by delicious graphics and music and a combat system that allows you to use the environment to your advantage. Super recommended.
Then find reasons to argue with the other. Well, it all works out somehow. Except...
Her examination results as follows.
Mechajammer of Wildermyth Studios is a turn-based tactical RPG set in a cyberpunk jungle colony. Players will manage parties within an open world that offers missions to accomplish, different gangs to deal with, vehicles to drive and much more, with a single goal: escape from the colony.
Still our best hacker, though.
During the exploration, Mechajammers offer a real-time system while the fights are turn-based, where each move corresponds to that of the enemy. The reviews aren't the best on Steam, but it's definitely something a little bit different to try.
And increase in impulsive and risky behavior.
Siralim Ultimate by Scene Studios, the latest title in the Siralim series that many fans will know very well. This is a monster-catching RPG that offers around 1,200 monsters to collect, evolve and fuse together. Another interesting feature is the castle management, where you can unlock both functional and purely aesthetic elements. The player will have to go through randomly generated dungeons and fight in classical first-person turn-based battles, guiding up to 6 creatures. Released in late 2021, Siralim Ultimate enjoys good reviews on Steam. Set in the Second World War, Until the Last Plane by indie Italian dev Carlo C offers a strategic title where the protagonists are precisely the planes. The player's task is to manage an airfield in many aspects, such as checking the good condition of the warplanes, developing new parts, hiring new pilots and choosing the next tactical missions available. During the air clashes, players must control the warplanes by giving commands and allows their pilots to carry out evasive maneuvers, get into firing position and more. Fatigue, stress and level of experience are all factors to be taken into account for the airfield management. On Steam. It can recall Terror from the Deep due to the setting, the deep of the sea. Stirring Abyss by Sleepy Sentry and K Project is a game that, besides the setting, shares also the turn-based system, offering suspense, submarine management and a Lovecraftian mystery to unravel. The setting and the atmosphere are from horror movies and the game manages very well to convey those feelings. The combat and exploration system is turn-based. Players must pay close attention not only to the HP of each unit deployed, but also to their sanity, which can result in permanent traits that will affect their future manageability. In addition to the main campaign, Stirring Abyss also features a roguelite mode where the player will simply have to get stronger and face even greater threats. This episode of What to Play Next ends here. Let me know what you think about these games in the comments below. Remember to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel and also consider supporting me through all my pages. Wish you the best. Ciao!